Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Higgs coming at you. Here we go. Look at lines. Your opening line report. NFL Week 17 is upon us. It is here. It is here. Week 17. Hit the like button. Subscribe YouTube channel. I got to roll in on a little winners and whiners as well. A few winners and whiners, newbies to the show. We are over 1,000 episodes on the Believe Network, which means you could find it on iHeartRadio, Amazon, Google, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Look at lines there. So is Midday Money, my 7-day week show at noon Eastern. Over 1,000 now. More than that, but on the iHeart, we're 1,000 deep now. 1,000 plus. And tomorrow, I got the Crack Man coming on me during the day. Bill Krackenberg will be on lunchtime, high noon hour with me. I really don't talk about people in the business too much.
Started.
But he's a friend. I said, hey, man, you want to come on? He said, sure. But we're going to do our little thing here. Again, hit the likes, notification bell, all that goody, good stuff. Let's get into it. These lines from DraftKings from 8:30 this evening. All right? So, relatively fresh. Relatively fresh. I don't think they've moved. We're going to, I got the spank odds rolling behind me here. So, if they do tend to go somewhere, if they've moved in the last half hour or so, we will know. We will know if that happens. But let's get to it. We got a couple comments. Let's see. David's in the house. William Marymount tonight grabbed him at a 2.5. I have a Marymount under 141 tonight. So there's that. So far, I hit Central Connecticut money line. Thank goodness I had money line on the Winning Free Picks and Parlays channel, and I had Elon. Man, 4.5. That looks like a loser. Elon. Who else? Let's do a quick little. Where's men's basketball here? We got Gulf Coast plus 6.5. Looks like a loser. All right, we got. Well, I'll scroll down here. We got Wofford. Right, we got Wofford plus 7.5. We'll see how that goes. That's just tipping off in the second half here. Appalachian State's getting their butt kicked. We got them at minus 135 on the money line, so that'll wipe out the Central Connecticut win. Gulf Coast looks like a loser. What about Detroit? Did Detroit go final? We had Detroit as a 12-point doggy here. Did that one go? Central Connecticut, Northeastern. I did like Northeastern. They lost by 5. All right. Detroit loses by 13, getting 12.5. Oh, yeah. We're going to be one of those nights. So it's going to be one of those 3. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games. Why do I think it's going to be a 3-7 night with the way that thing's going? Oh, yeah. 13 and getting 12.5. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's Brian Nunn's in the house. Nick Nasty. Michael B. David also on VCU under 151.5. Michael B's 1-0 so far. Xavier first half. Took Bradley money line. I'm waiting on live lines on New Mexico, Michigan. Cal Bears money line in the points tonight in the Gronk Bowl. I cashed my bowl, James Madison, to go with Memphis money line. You can't beat that. Memphis minus 125. Put that out there for you, premium members. You're enjoying that one. We got the Gronk Bowl here under 50.5. And then we'll roll into bowl action tomorrow, too, as well. I got a bowl winner up for Thursday. All right, we got the New Orleans Bowl And then Friday, I'm going to load up a little another bowl game there in the Gasparilla Bowl with Tulane and Florida. Look at me, I might stay away from New Mexico. I'm watching the game, and the pit is half empty. Students like Chris. It's Christmas break week, yes. My guy Ramon. Pavia wins preliminary injunction against the NCAA, allowing him to play in 2025 without continuing JUCO years. Ruling could allow JUCO transfers to play 4 years at D1. I mean, Cam Rising's in year 8. And Ramon changing his picture. Jesus, this is a serious pick. This looks like Ramon Scott, the MMA fighter. This is like a UFC Ramon. Look at his face. Oh, my goodness. Ramon's hardcore now. I don't. If they're going to get another, so they're going to play 2, so they'll be automatically get 6 years because 2 years at JUCO and 4 D1. If they're doing this stuff, can we somehow work the nil where you have to play into the bowls and you're allowed to transfer after January 10th or something? It doesn't affect you because this is in crazy town now. I want to live at Michigan, but Xavier and UConn are going to OT. Game is not on TV yet. Can't live bet something I can't see. Yeah. I do that all the time. I jumped into live bets last night on a what did I go in live betting on? Cal Poly plus 5.5. I was like, you know what? These guys are home. Why can't they? They're down 7. I said, let's get a little live action. So I went in. I got some Boise live unders there, 148, 140, 137. Stanford live. I cashed a under 145.5. But that just kind of offset my regular play there because we did have that as a regular play on Stanford under 137, which was a loser. So don't take them. There you go. Don't do it. Moneyline Markel saying good morning. Cash Virginia first half money rollover for NBA today. Excellent win. It's tomorrow's NBA. Yes. I don't live bet what I'm not watching. We shouldn't live bet. Nick Nason has. All right, listen. We've talked some basketball for 8 minutes. Let's get into look ahead lines, NFL, your opening line report, and away we go. Let's start it up here. If I could get to the football. Banners. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. We worry about player safety. So the Chiefs are going to play Saturday, but don't worry about it. We're going to have them play on Wednesday. It's like a Sunday-Thursday game. Health is key. 1 o'clock kickoff in Pittsburgh, 2.5 and a 42.5. You know, I really thought Mahomes was going to sit out this week. I said, you know what? Let's grab some 3.5 with Houston. I saw him got hurt. And then I came back with a +3 on Kansas City because a little birdie told me that he was playing. And sure enough, 2 hours later, that +3 is now a -2 for Saturday's game. And really, again, I thought he'd sit because on a short week, would you rather play Saturday or Wednesday? Maybe they sit him at Steelers. And he gets a full breaker Rooney. I'm just saying. I thought this was the spot where Kansas City, if they're undefeated, if they beat Buffalo, where their undefeated season may have been tripped up. Tough spot here. On the road, you would have been favored. I still like Pittsburgh here because your home field and they proved last year by going and beating Buffalo and Baltimore. It doesn't make a difference where they play. Buffalo's got 3 losses. KC has 1. Do they, again, see, I'm thinking if he's really just a little banged up, would you rest him in that game? Say they're up 20-0. Do you pull them out and say, all right, you played a half? What are we doing here? Pittsburgh's a hard-hitting club, right? You got Carson Wentz is a pro, right? I mean, how kind of career Carson Wentz have? Anybody remember Carson Wentz for Philly? I mean, wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. I want if listen, probably a Steeler money line play there. 2.5. You're not even getting a field goal, where it would be typical Chiefs doing something late and winning by 3 or something. Here, it's still a loser, and I'm not going to tell you to buy points. I would just do Steelers thinking if Kansas City slips up, maybe here's a spot for them. And the Steelers are really in need for a win. They don't look good against Philly. I think the Ravens roll them this week. But again, is Kansas City going to say, all right, Mahomes, let's give you a break here? Or the week after, where they say they beat Houston, they're 14-1, they beat Pittsburgh 51, then they rest them that next week. Maybe that's their goal. Maybe they say, you know what, let's win these games, and then we could rest up. Then, you know what, then you don't play against Denver. We'll take our 15-2 record into the playoffs and have our rest and our home field. It's not even a field goal. Again, I would probably just do a Steelers money line. Not a game I bet for Week 17. I got some bets in here. 2.5, not it. Now, total-wise, I got the under here, 43.5. It's come down. Mark, I have a Pittsburgh 5.5. I must have grabbed that one early. But the total's still around the same number. I would say let's go under this game. Official look ahead lines number there. Let's go under. Your game 2, Ravens and the Texans. I'll take the Ravens here. I'm not a Texan guy. Coming into the year, I wasn't buying the hype. Great season last year. That's fine. The year before that, I heard all that same hype on the Jaguars. Where are the Jaguars? Other than Mac Jones, even though they paid Trevor Lawrence $160 million. And not stroud as that. I'm not saying that, but tougher schedule. I'm not looking to fail. I'm a Raven guy. I got a Raven future. Lamar's pretty darn good himself. There are some 3s. Bet Online with a 3. FanDuel with a 3. Will Hill's got the 3 out there. So the 2.5 of DK, and DK's numbers always they start short. They do. You know, you grab a DK. And if you still have a DK account, it's probably because you're just doing like parlays and not taking these early numbers. You know, getting limited on them. So after Christmas is the day after Christmas, and we got a Thursday game. Look at this. Thursday NFL. 8 o'clock at night. Seattle and the Bears. 1.5 and a 40.5 of DK. Again, DK with the best number. 2.5s painted across the board. Offshore and at their competition. But I use the DK lines here because it's the one the first one pops up on the screen for me. So that's what I use. Now, Seattle. Boy, oh boy. Geno gets hurt. I had him on Monday night. And I did a little video with Detroit Lane. I said, let's take Green Bay first quarter minus a 0.5 point for plus 114. It was 148 for the month. I said, let's take it. Seattle's coming back from a road trip. Little more rested spot for Green Bay off the Thursday games. Sure enough, out of the gate fast. Geno gets hurt. The game was lost. Sam Howell didn't look good. I get it. Do the Bears look good? Do the Bears get that elusive win? Lost what, 8 in a row? Good spot. At home. Christmas. Seattle. Backup quarterback. I'd lean Bears. Now, I had Minnesota on Monday night. I'd lean Bears here. Saturday action. Who cares about the college football playoffs and bowl games? Whatever to that nonsense. We got Saturday NFL action. Let's go. Chargers, 5.5-point favorite here. 41.5 is your total. Again, there's a 6 out there offshore, 5.5, pretty much at some other places. Not really loving this game. I saw some report that Mayo's in trouble. I mean, really, the guy's in trouble with a rookie quarterback and no playmakers on the team. I would do a little May rushing player prop maybe for him. Do I want to lay 5.5 with the Chargers? No. Do I want to take the Patriots at home? No. There could be snow. There could be rain. There could be slush. There could be wind. I'm not looking to take the Chargers. I'd like to find a way to take the Patriots. But let's be honest. Am I getting a Christmas miracle here? The favorites have been crushing all year, which is why I'm 70-74, 65-73 on the sites. Would I be shocked if the Chargers come in here and just win this? The Patriots are bad. I got to bet this one? No. Did I bet this one? No. Told you we got that Steelers under. We like sort of leaning a little Pittsburgh. There's a doggy. Stay away. I mean, again, this game is being played. Whoa, I'm sliding around the thing here. December 28th. 10 days away. Right? 4:30 action, because there's a triple header on this Saturday. You got to love it. The Broncos catching 3. Total 47.5 from the Cincinnati Bengals. Do we really want to lay any kind of points here with Cincinnati? I kind of like the under. Part of me wants to go with Bo Nix because he's been unbelievable. Probably put up some yardage in this game. Is it a Christmas miracle and somehow stays under the way Cincinnati plays? Because the offense is there. The offense is there for Cincy. 3? This is a tough one. Because I really thought this would be like a 4.5 to entice you to take that Bronco number. Like the 3 seems like too easy to take Cincinnati. It's a tough game. 8 o'clock. This is the good matchup because the Patriots are so good. Cardinals and the Rams battling it out for the NFC West. Championship could be on the line. Cardinals plus 348.5. We saw the Rams. Listen, these guys have not been bad. I mean, let's be honest. Who hasn't been first place here? 8-6. Seattle's 8-6. Arizona 7-7. Arizona smoked them 41-10. Is it time for a payback? Is it payback time? 3-point doggies. I kind of lean to the Rams here. I like the coach. I mean, I know we got the new coach out here, but the Rams have typically taken care of business here versus Arizona when you look at these numbers, right? You look at the head-to-heads. 7-3. They grab a win. Again, 41-10 is a nice one, but that was a banged-up Rams team that came to town. Whereas now we're seeing a team 44-42 over Buffalo. Then on a short week in a flat-out brawl versus the Niners, 12-6. They're showing they can win ugly. I mean, they're lost. Philly got them. Okay. Philly's pretty good. The Miami game was a tough one. You won at Seattle. Yeah, road trip after that to New England. Tough little spot, sandwich spot there. But I don't know if I could trust Arizona here to keep it close. Lost at Minnesota, lost at Seattle, edged Miami, lost to Green Bay, 24-23 in San Fran. What are we doing here? 2-4 on the road. I lean Rams. I like the Rams here. Let's get some comments before we go to the Sunday ticket. Let's see where we at. Michael B. I was going to use the Texans defense on my fantasy playoff teams. Can't now. Yep, I'd stay away from the Texans defense, Kansas City. Is Pickens out for Pitt? Now, I don't know. Are we talking for, again, I am a week ahead. This is not for Pittsburgh versus Baltimore this week. I'm talking 2 weeks for Pitt. So I do not know. I know he had his hammy. Not sure what's going on with that. If Pickens plays, you like Pittsburgh on Christmas. Again, we got to see. Maybe he sits out this week and he plays on. I don't know. I don't know yet. Well, Markel says he's passing these games. He's passing. Under Chargers game. Lean Patriots first half. Patriots first half. NFL's here. Find the 3 biggest fades and parlay them on money line. Easy winner. Yeah, it is. Never in doubters. Over Cincinnati game. You think they're getting a 50 spot there, huh, Markel? Rams -6 on the alternate versus the Cards. The alternate lines. Nathan's in the house. Got off work. Biking home. Having car trouble. So car trouble stinks, but a nice bike ride home. A little healthy out there. Nice cool night in Vegas. Passing the Rams. I lean Rams first half. I like the Rams. I've not heard one way or another with Pickens. Follow Adam Schefter on Twitter for NFL injuries. Yeah, we're a week and a half out for these games, or in this case for the Christmas game. It's next Wednesday, but you get the gist of it. Who knows if the guy plays this weekend. We're just spitballing and throwing stuff out there and just first kind of looks. That's why it's called the opening line report. Look at lines. We're looking ahead. Anything worthwhile here. Colts 6.5, 39.5 versus the New Jersey Giants. I might take the Giants here. Did I take them yet? No, I did not. I'll tell you what, I take them this week versus Atlanta. I'll take them versus Penix. You want Anthony Richardson laying a touchdown outside. That's what we're doing now. I know the guy's a bowling ball, and he's great, and the Giants' rush defense is not good. Do I trust the Colts in December at the Meadowlands laying 6.5? And I know we're going to get the comments, the Giants are tanking for a quarterback. They could lose and still cover the game. Their quarterbacks are looking to get paid somewhere as a backup. Let the Colts come in and smash you. Let's not play. Let's not play good. We're gonna. Indy's 6-8. Laying. I know we're the 2-win Giants. I get it. Here come the Falcons. I mentioned the FanDuel lines. DK puts these up. It's still sitting here at a 5 spot. 4.5 of FanDuel now. 3.5 Will Hill. I'm all for Washington 3.5. As I said, I've already taken the Giants this week. I took Atlanta for now. I took Washington next week over Atlanta. I'm not a panic. Yeah, he's a rookie. Yeah, Caleb Williams. People are out here loving a guy to death. Look at this. We started out with a win against Tennessee. We're going to be great. Yeah, how'd that work out? Now this guy's going to come in and be the best thing since Puff Rice. Get out of here. Washington. Raiders and the Saints. Boy, I took the Raiders out Monday. I had an early number. Was a loser. I would have really been upset if I had a 5.5, and they had that thing, and they lose by 6 on an extra point being blocked. Then you get the never in doubters. Never in doubt with the Vikings. Never in doubt. Or with the Falcons, rather. I'm thinking Cousins on the Vikings still. But I want to take an under. And even with the next game, we could lump these together with these games, right? We know what kind of games these are. We know. There's nothing to even say about them.
Stop it. Get some help.
I got bad quarterbacks. Titans will play some defense. And again, even with this game, I want to take the unders. But they're so bad, this could get over just by accident because I'm throwing pick sixes, blocked extra points, field goals, blocked for touch. I don't know what's going to happen. You want to get involved with trash teams? Bad things happen. You don't got to bet these teams. You don't got to. It's, folks, I get it. NFL's winding down. You're desperate, right? It's going to be maybe like, oh, I can't wait for football. And then you're going to complain when you get some crap game on Sunday night or Thursday. You don't got to bet. I mean, really, you really want to go on and bet to the Raiders, Saints, and Titans, Jaguars? What are you, a family member? That's it. You got information because you're a family member? Let me know. Jets and the Bills, 9.5, 49. Man, you almost think that Buffalo wants to just smash the Jets and just put Rodgers out of misery and be like, you're done, old man. I'm the MVP. Josh Allen strutting his stuff. I can see this being Bills 44-17. I could see the Jets winning 26-24. That Jets team is just a hot mess. I like them this week versus the Rams as a home dog. This one here, not quite sure what to do. Because you're sitting at 11-3. You're a double-digit favorite over the Patriots at 12-3. Are you overtaking? Somehow you're going to overtake Kansas City. I don't see that happening. Kansas City just lose a bunch of games in a row. I think Pittsburgh's going to lose a couple. I still think you have the second seed. This isn't a spot where I think they lose, though. I mean, at New England, even a backup quarterback, they should win that game. I tend to lean a little Buffalo there just to really stick it to the Jets to show them who the best is. Here's another big number. I mean, we've gone from some ones and bad games, and now we're going into the Bills and Tampa Bay. Now we can – all right, Tampa. You don't like Tampa Bay. It's Baker Mayfield. I get it. These guys put up points. I'll definitely be looking at a team total over here for them. Even a team total over this week against Dallas on Sunday night. Carolina had a nice little burst. But do I want to lay 10 with Tampa? Again, you got to win by 10 here to cover this. And they're in must-win mode. Again, we're a week ahead, so we haven't played this weekend yet. So they're 8-6. Atlanta's 7-7. I'm not a Penix guy. I don't think some rookie's coming in and leading you to the promised land. But if he does, you're a 10-point favorite this week. And then you're against Washington, who, again, they got their own rookie quarterback. Tampa Bay can't afford to lose. But Carolina, I don't know if I want to be rushed to back them here. 1-5 on the road, 10-4 to the over. That's all you really need to know. That's all you really need to know. Tampa Bay team total over. 48's high. I think you have to go back, and when you look at their overall games, some of these totals, they go over 41, 40, 40.5, 40, 40, 43. Now we're talking 48, 41 and a half last week, under 45, over 46 in overtime versus Tampa team, 26-23. Remember that one. So, yeah, I mean, under 40 and they went to overtime. So this is a high number. I'd be more inclined to do a Tampa team total over. Packers on the Vikings. How about the fact that Minnesota tied with Detroit at 12-2 now? They're going to Seattle, face a backup quarterback. Green Bay is a huge fave, 2 touchdowns over the Saints. So, 13-2. Green Bay's 11-4. Minnie already beat them. I'm a little cloudy on that video here. What's happening here? I guess I'm moving a little too much and I'm getting out of focus. I start dancing around a little bit. Messes up the view. Apologies for that. But yeah, I like Minnesota. Probably money line. I'd rather do 130, 140. Give me the Vikings at home. All right, we got a couple 4 o'clock games. And again, I guess we're gonna have playoff action in this game or something. We got two 4 o'clock games. Cowboys, big dogs. And I'll tell you what, Eagles, you damn well better roll these cats. You're having a good season. Put the team, bury Dallas so they can find. Maybe you don't want to bury him because you want him to keep the coach. As a fan, Randy White mini helmet behind me, you see it. I want the dude out of here. But I understand if you want to play this one close and win like 30-22 or some crap and not cover the number because you want this clown to coach it for the next 2 years. I totally get it. Over 44.5 would be probably a no-brainer play for me there, short of a blizzard-like conditions. And even then, we'll run the ball. Philly will run the ball, and that'll be fine. I like the over here, 44.5. Dallas will score a couple. They'll get their 10. I think the Eagles are going to run it up. I think they'll run it up. Miami and the Browns. Here's another one. We got backup quarterbacks coming in now. Just ridiculous nonsense at Cleveland. What are we doing, Cleveland? I guess Winston will give you a kind of shot to win a game a little bit. I know he throws a lot of picks. We know this. But you're going DTR? I want to take the Browns. I want to take the Browns here, believe it or not. We're going to get the whole, hey, Miami's record when it's cold outside. That whole nonsense. We saw them in Green Bay. They look terrible. Tua still threw over 350 yards against the Green Bay team, who I think is better than this team. And you know me, 3.5s. Sign me up for a favorite 3.5. 3.5, 7.5. I'm licking my chops. But this one, this one I think they're really trying to get you. And who's taking the Browns? Nobody's taking the Browns with 3.5. This is when I'm going to wait because maybe I get a little more. Maybe I get some more points here. Maybe I get a 4. Maybe even 4.5. Who knows? How about I get the for this week? Say Cleveland this week gets trounced by Cincy, right? Say they lose like 44-9. I'm getting a 5 at home. And I feel better. Your Monday nighter, Detroit Motor City Kitties. Oh, this is like the injury bowl. Detroit's injuries are just starting to mount here. 51.5 on a total. 51.5? What are we doing? They're outside. This is outside. They're not in some comfy dome here. And Frisco. I think Frisco loses in Miami, and then they're coming home for Monday nighter. So if you like San Fran, I think you wait. Maybe you get a little more. Although I did say take the Bears in 7.5. I told you that. I said, take the 7.5. It's going to come down. It did come down. I think this is a wait and see kind of game. Definitely no reason to get in early at a 3. No, thank you. There's the rundown. Now I got to go up the thing here. Oh, my goodness. Where are we at here? All right, there's Ramon. I love this with the JUCOs. Pickens. Under Chargers game, biggest faves. We did that one. Nathan, we saw. All right, hope it's not raining because it is over. What are you talking about, Nathan? Oh, because Nathan was riding his bicycle? Sports Money Mikey. You love Mikey P.O.D. Ramon Scott on the Sports Money Network. Ramon does the morning show, even before my show. He's early. He's an early riser. And he's in Vegas, so that's extra early. If you're not following Sports Money on YouTube, go give it a follow. Go give him a follow. And I got to see, where's Ramon was here. We got to. I hit the like button. Thank you for hitting the like button. We got the like button hit. Let's see. I'm going to do a refresh on the like button. And let's see what we have. We have 11 likes. Excellent. And what do we have on? I did throw it on winners and whiners as well. We got 2 likes on winners and whiners. There's only one person watching, and it's me. Whatever. Whatever to that nonsense. The poll question, hit the like button, subscribe, become a premium member, join the channel. Yes, no, I need winners. Somebody said no. All right, no problem. I had a super chat goal. The goal ended. No super. Couldn't get a super chat. Supreme leader. Yes, I am. Like, who's that? Who was the what's that guy's name in Star Wars? Who is the Star Wars? The Snorks. Raiders are trying to lose. Take the Saints. Yeah, I'm not looking to get involved in that game. One of the Cal says, don't even explain yourself on Titans. Pass this to Bigfoot. What's wrong with Bigfoot? Bigfoot is real. Bills in a rout. Bills are nothing with the 9, Markel. Maybe I bet the Bills team total. Yes, not Toto. We're not betting dogs here. Not dogs because the Bills are not a dog. This is a play on words here. We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. Baker is doing it. Team total over, yes. Mike Evans to score, yes. Don't you worry about the Eagles. I like the team total for the Eagles. I like the over, Mike. I think they should roll over Dallas. Markel says, let's get the Devontae TD. He's excited. Saquon 2 touchdowns. Markel likes it. UNLV tonight. So we got UNLV. What is going on in football? We got college football action. UNLV and Cal in the Art of Sport LA Bowl hosted by Gronk. I got an under, and it's on pace for a 40 spot right now. We don't like this. We got 10 points in the first quarter. Do not like it. No, too many points. Slow it down. Slow it down, son. Slow it down. Punt was good, and then we had a field goal and a touchdown. Not too good. Not good. Let's get a 3 and out here. Ramon says, is that like a chat goal on those other websites where we get a little action? Yeah, it's like a chat. It came up chat goal, so you can put in there for get like a super chat or something. I figured I'd give it a shot. Nobody did it though, Ramon. It's all right. You look a little like D. Norris there from Breaking Bad. You got a little Breaking Bad look to you. Gas station sushi. Patriots plus 4.5 looking better and better. I'm starting to come around on Drake May. Buffalo defenses work every week. Here, I don't hate this for this week, right? You're getting 14 points on the road. Buffalo's, they clinched their spot. Can they just win this one by 10? Are they going to run it up? They got the Jets next week again. We just did the Jets. Another 9.5-point favorite spot for them there. I'm not looking to bet the Patriots. And your shirt is on the way, Gassy. You, Ron, Corey Jones, everything went out today. Everything went out, Gas Station Sushi. And I put in there something for you. So there's a little envelope in there for you, Gas Station Sushi, for the other pool. But, yeah, I'm not looking to bet the Patriots. No, thank you. I mean, I get it. But honestly, I've been abused all year with the dogs. I'd rather just pass. I got 5 games on the site right now for this week here. I'll see if I add. I mean, I will add. Who am I kidding, right? Last week I started out the show when we did this. I had 2 games, and I think I added as we were going. So I got up to 5, and I added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. So the getting the shirts out, I don't, one out of that's why I was kind of like I try to do like 2. I try to send them out like just because the post office it's not easy. They'll say it's a 2-man post office, and it's just jam packed, and it's now Christmas time was crazy. But I got in there. There's nobody in there. I put them in my little big package things. I was in there in like 15 minutes, which is fast because I had to write them all out. There's 3 of them. I had to write 3 envelopes out. But, yeah. Holidays, yes, I will still be here. We will be here on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, the day after Christmas. It is what it is. All right. I'm going to get out of here for tonight. Tomorrow, though, I got the Crack Man coming on with me. I get the UPS. It's good. Like, you can't get rid of it. I know like, they talk about privatizing. I know it's cheap, but there's got to be a way for it to kind of, to make a little bit of money, or at least break even. The government here's the thing. I know the government's not supposed to make money, but if they're going to print it, then why the hell are they running negative to all these things? There's got to be a way to run it at even. The waste, any kind of government joint, whether it's the post office, like administrative in like for teacher, the administrative, not the teacher people, but the administrative, and all those things are just wasteful, double and triple layers of bureaucracy nonsense. Cut rural post routes is a solution. Well, I don't think that's a solution. They don't get mail. I mean, what's considered rural? My area was rural. 4 years ago, there's 15,000 people here. Now there's 60. No, see, that's what the post office is for. That's why you have that. That's, the government, you give them, they make roads. There's a water line for you. That's their job. That's why you have a government. No, that's not the answer. That's not it. I mean, bring back the old World War II Jeeps for deliver mail. Remember those bad boys? They were fabulous. Fabulous. I remember as a kid, even when I was down in the shore, like the beach houses back in the day, we had beach house, and all the trucks for the Ocean Beach, they were all military. Like all those government trucks were all military. Post office were all the old Jeeps. Can't do that now because a bunch of freaking jackals be out here stealing all the mail. Now they got locked doors. I don't know. All right, midday mine tomorrow. Starting a little early. Starting about 50 minutes early. I'll come in. We'll do a little rundown of stuff. Crack Man's coming on. We'll talk a bit. I don't know. Maybe we'll do questions or maybe we'll just chat. You know me. I do my shows with Bitler and Fargo and Doug and Chipper and those guys. I could just go on, so it'll be a decent little show. Hope everybody pops in tomorrow. Like buttons on the way out. Good luck, everybody. Good night.